I am so excited about my surgery that's coming up in a mere matter of weeks. I can probably say days now. I am, however, going to give you a peek behind the curtains. And I'm going to talk about something that is potentially a little uncomfortable. I'm going to talk about how expensive it is to be chronically ill and disabled and headed into surgery. Not asking for anything. I just wanted to give you an idea of what it's like. So if you're uncomfortable with that, go ahead and scroll by now. Okay, is it just us? Excellent. Now, I had forgotten how expensive it is, even though I have gone into surgery being chronically ill and disabled. But as I'm preparing for this one, I had forgotten what it's like. So let me take you through what I am preparing to do, and from least to most expensive, or what I suspect will be most expensive. The first one costs nothing. It is free monetarily, but it will cost me a lot energy-wise. I have an area rug in my dining area. When I bought it, I thought that it was the right size. It was, however, one size too big. So over the time, now it sits underneath two cabinets that are heavy, so I can't just readjust the rug, so it's bunched up. And I trip on that thing at least once a day, but it's usually more like 4. So my husband and I are going to have to move those cabinets, get the rug out, roll it up, and take it away. It's going to take a lot energy-wise, but we have to do it before surgery because I don't want to fall and rip my stitches. That would be totally counterintuitive. There will be medication after the surgery, or at least there has always been medication after surgery. And however, one nice thing about my insurance is they're pretty good about pricing medication, so I expect that will be less than $20. Then there is apparently some type of body wash that I am supposed to use the night before surgery, and I think it's about $30, so I have to go pick that up. Now, the device will be inserted just like somewhere between my chest and underneath my armpit, which means that for at least a little while, I will not be able to really lift my arm. So I needed to have something that buttoned up the front. However, I don't really wear anything that buttons up the front because I am a cotton t-shirt kind of girly. And the clothes that I have that button up the front are not things that I want to have damaged because they're nicer shirts. So I had to order something that buttons up the front and I can wear in and out of the hospital. And it's okay if it gets ruined. So that was $30. Okay, now I'm sure I'm forgetting some things, but let's jump to the big ticket item, and that's the surgery itself. Now, before we get started on that, it's important to note here that my insurance deductible for in-network for an individual is $10,000. For a family, it's like just under $20,000, but for me as an individual, it is it's $10,000. Now, I don't know how expensive this surgery is going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be over $10,000, which means that I will be responsible for $10,000. And I have to say, it makes me a little nervous. So we have got the little device that goes in. Now, that's supposed to last 10 years. So if a Band-Aid costs a lot when you go to the hospital, I have to imagine that device is probably going to cost close to $10,000 all by itself. Now, the hospital we're going to is in network, and the doctor is in network, but they can't guarantee that the anesthesiologist is going to be in network. That's usually where they get me. So it's been a possibility that I will have to pay for the anesthesiologist, who will not, I'm sure, meet my out-of-network deductible. I don't even know how much it is. So there's all of that. Then afterwards, I have follow-up exams with my specialist. Those are $80 a piece, and those do not go toward my deductible. And then the following weeks after my surgery, I have a follow-up with the surgeon, and then I have 2 more specialist exams or appointments. And can I skip any of those? No. So within 2 weeks, I have 3 specialist exams. So it's 3 times 80. Is that 240? Anyway, Don't don't mess with my math. just know whatever it is in your head, and that is all at one time. And I can't skip any of those because it's that to keep me alive. So yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive to be sick and chronically ill and have surgery. I mean, surgery is always expensive. But those are things I think people don't always think about when they think about people being chronically ill and disabled. I think sometimes people just think, well, go have surgery and have it fixed. But they don't always think about all of the other things that go into it. If you are someone who is chronically ill and disabled, know that there are people out there that do know what you're going through, and we are here cheering you on just like we are cheering on the rest of the community. I hope you are having a great day, and I'll talk with you later.